But let's bring in our panelists on this broadcast from the Tamaraga Vetri Karagam, Vijay's party. We've got Veera Vigneshwaran joining us on this broadcast. Kov Satyan of the AIA DMK is with us. We also have RK Upadhyay, senior journalist. Thank you all very much for your time. Good evening, gentlemen. Veera Vigneshwaran, I'll begin with you. Let's hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Is the TVK open to any alliances, sir?
More than 10 months for elections. After January, February, the alliance will be formed throughout the history. So this is very premature stage, first thing. At the same time, on the statement given by a Home Minister, Honorable Home Minister, is not acceptable by TVK because our leader, Vetri Thalapathy, clearly stated that even in our first state conference at Vikravandi, BJP is our ideological enemy. We never allied with communal forces, divisive forces. The Tamil Nadu people never accept this kind of divisive politics. So we never align with BJP. DMK and BJP are two sides of the single fake coin.
You're not referring to AIA DMK, sir. So are you open to an alliance then with AIA DMK? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
AIA DMK already have aligned with BJP. So this is practically impractical. So the question is not arise. So already ADMK is aligned with BJP. So there is no arise of question.
Okay.
Our point is very clear. We are a follower of Thandai Periyar, Kamarajar, strongly backed by socialism and secular ideologies. So never aligned with BJP. The person who aligned with BJP also not acceptable for alliance.
Okay, anyone with the BJP is something you're not willing to compromise on. But let's see, you're saying there's 10 months to go. 10 months is a long time. Most importantly also because in politics, in my experience, you see a lot of these stands also change. So we'll see whether you go soft on your stands against the BJP or for that matter the DMK. Kov Satyan of the AIA DMK is also joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Kov Satyan, would you like this scenario of everyone joining hands together to take on the DMK? That becomes a DMK versus rest battle in Tamil Nadu.
I would say it's too early to draw speculations and draw hypotheses. Who is with whom, who is going to do what. It's too early. Let's not do this coalition media trial. Still time is there. And let Mr. Vijay successfully complete his movie project. The movie launch is scheduled. And probably he'll take a month or two to get into the active politics on the ground. So give him some breather time to decide his course of action. As far as the climate, political climate is concerned, 2026, the stage is set for EPS, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, to be sworn in as a chief minister. And he is the one who is heading the alliance, and BJP had come to our fold. This is what the scenario at the moment. And there are rifts, there are cracks, there are speculations rife at DMK camps. Because the parties who are in ally with DMK now have started to seek attention with respect to the seat sharing scenarios. So the political climate and dynamics are fast changing. You certainly can't say that this is what will be the certainty at this moment.
No certainty, I agree with you, but I'm asking, you're saying that Edappadi Palaniswamy would be the chief minister next year. What's the strategy to do that? Is it to get all parties together so that you have one united front against the DMK? Is that the strategy?
The strategy is our leader is not willing to leave any stone unturned, even if they have a vote bank of 50 or 100 or 150. Let me tell you, nowhere in the history, any party in Tamil Nadu has formed the government for the third consecutive time, except our founder leader from 77 to 87. In 2021, when we sought the mandate for the third time, we lost it with 2 lakh votes, just 2 lakh votes. 45 constituencies we lost with a mere 2 lakh and 16,000 votes. If we had taken 2 lakh votes, we would have been on the government right now. So having learned that lesson, our leader ensures that no votes are split in favor of the DMK. So there will be a grand ally. Definitely it is going to be the winning ally. And the stage is all set for Edappadi K. Palaniswamy for 2026 in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, let me bring in RK Upadhyay also on this broadcast. Mr. RK Upadhyay, do you think that ideal scenario, the BJP and the AIADMK will want to get Vijay on board? And if they do, how does it really pose as an advantage to them in the election?
I think it is absolutely necessary for BJP and AIADMK to get TVK also on board, because without Vijay, they will, miss that spark which is not there in this alliance. They have tried earlier, they have been together earlier in Lok Sabha elections and all that, but I think the missing link is, somebody who can give a spark, and that is what Vijay brings to this alliance. And I think this leadership issue is really the contentious one. And that's the reason why I think Amit Shah, the other day when he was in Madurai, also said, DMK, AIDMK will form the government, but he left the chief minister's post, unnamed.
Yeah, he didn't
So
name
I
him.
think the effort will be on to bring Vijay on. But I don't know if that party keeps on saying that we'll not have anything to do with, a communal party, we are ideologically opposed and all that. It will not work. If they're interested in an alliance, I think they need to move towards a more centrist view. See, they should all realize that the DMK is a formidable force, and they really blanked out all other parties in the last Lok Sabha elections. So if they have to win this election, there has to be a proper alliance of all the like-minded parties and working together. Palaniswamy, we have seen that, he has tried earlier and he has failed. And Annamalai was totally against having any alliance with the ADMK. And that's the reason why I think he has been moved out. So we don't know what role he's going to play in Tamil Nadu
No,
politics.
but also, Mr. Upadhyay, do you think that if there is this kind of an alliance that's formed, even Vijay tends to benefit? He is someone who's a newcomer in politics. Yes, a superstar, but a newcomer in politics. Some have succeeded, some haven't. Do you think that he too benefits if he is in an alliance? Many, of course, draw that comparison between him and Pawan Kalyan, saying he could learn a thing or two.
Obviously, I think he needs an alliance. See, he's a newcomer and he doesn't know the ropes of politics. He has the popularity and he has the backing of a section of people. I mean, I would say a considerable section. So he can only add to the alliance strength. I don't think he'll be able to win on his own. So he's not far from winning on his own. He's not a Jayalalitha in the making. So he needs to understand that right now it is time for an alliance. Working with other leaders who have more experience. So otherwise, they'll be splitting the votes, which will only benefit the DMK. And we also know that the situation not so good for the BJP alliance, because all this issues of language issue and then the delimitation issues has come up in a very big way, and Tamil Nadu is in the forefront of that.
No, so Mr. Veera Vigneswaran, circling back to you, for the TVK, and I know you have said that, ideologically we will not align with the BJP, we will not align with the DMK. So what is Vijay's strategy here? Surely, you're not just looking at this election to be a vote cutter factor. What is the TVK strategy in sealing a win in your electoral debut?
Vetri Thalapathy will repeat the result of 1977 of Puratchi Thalavar MGR. Thalapathy will defeat the family rule looting in Tamil Nadu for past 4 years, from drugs, illicit alcohol, crime against women, worst law and order, and only drama is going on in DMK government. The people of Tamil Nadu is heavily angry on drama rule by DMK. They want the family, the looting family out of power. So, from 1 or 2 months, Thalapathy will be going to a look and corner of the Tamil Nadu.
But let me tell you the difference. You're comparing Vijay to MGR. MGR was already in politics. He was part of the DMK before going ahead and starting the AIADMK. Vijay is a newcomer in politics, sir.
Thalapathy, we have an inspiration from Puratchi Thalavar MGR, whose fight against his family looting. So same cause, Thalapathy came to politics and unseat this family looting in Tamil Nadu for
the cause is fine. The cause is fine. How do you plan on actually ensuring a win? Do you need an alliance to ensure that you can actually create a dent?
Wait and see, madam. The many classes between within DMK alliance itself. Not you say that DMK versus rest. Not DMK have already alliance with 10 parties. They have already many classes. The CPM P. Sanmugam and VCK President Thalapathy daily basis they have raised voices against the DMK government. So there are many problems within the DMK alliance also. We will form a alliance with secular parties and
Okay.
unseat this family rule.
You know, from what you're saying, Mr. Veera Vigneshwaran, you're pretty much saying what AIADMK also maintains here, that the DMK alliance is in shambles, that there are differences. I see a lot of similarities in what both of you are talking about. Mr. Kov Satyan, you know, if it comes down to this, and the reason I'm making up the situation is because we've seen that there are differences between the AIADMK and BJP, most recently over the Murugan event as well. So keeping that in mind, is this alliance proving to be costly for the AIADMK? That otherwise, if perhaps the AIADMK and BJP weren't together, you would have had an opportunity of allying with Vijay.
Everybody in the political scenario knows that no party are ideologically the same. They have to be ideologically different. That's why we are AIADMK and they are BJP. If we were to be ideologically the same, why do we have a different party name? So alliance is a marriage of convenience. It is based on the challenges that lies ahead. So TVK has got an ideology of itself and they are taking baby steps in the Tamil Nadu political scenario, and you have to give them time so that their positioning gets well with the minds of the people. Then it makes sense for you to ask them where are they leaning to? Are they going to all out by themselves or they have to lean on somebody else? So having said that, the DMK is strong and their ally is strong, and the opposition need a stronger ally to counter them is a far statement. That bubble is busted long back. And what the present scenario is, with the high level of anti-incumbency in Tamil Nadu because of the misgovernance and
No, but
mismanagement
come on,
of
Mr. Kov
incompetent
Satyan,
MK
to be
Stalin, the
realistic
stage
here,
is all set.
the DMK is a very, very powerful force in Tamil Nadu. To think otherwise would mean that, you know, the AIADMK isn't opening its eyes to the reality in Tamil Nadu. Look at the 2024 election results as well.
Ma'am, 2024, it is AIADMK which shown an increase in vote share from 2019 to 2024, wherein the vote share of DMK declined by 6%. No media is talking about it. Let's talk numbers if we want to talk data and numbers. DMK slumped from 33 to 26.75, wherein AIADMK shot up from 18 to 21.4. Having fought the elections all by ourselves with no ally in 2024. That's a clear signal that the winds of fortune have changed in favor of AIADMK headed alliance. It is no more DMK and there is no thought process that DMK is stronger. The dynasty rule in the name of democracy is costing big for DMK because people have realized and they have understood that they are being cheated with the false and fake promises of DMK. The law and order is collapsed. It's in shambles. The safety of women and children is questionable and they are living in fear in Tamil Nadu. There is a free flowing of drugs. Tamil Nadu will soon become the drug state of India.
No, I agree
that is the
there
scenario
is,
right now.
I agree that there is anti-incumbency in this state. But to say that the DMK is not strong in Tamil Nadu, I tend to question that. Mr. Veera Vigneshwaran, you wanted to make a point quickly.
One thing is, brother Kov Satyan says ideology is different to everybody. At the same time, Tamil Nadu people never accept these divisive forces. From 2001, 2021, the persons who allied with this communal BJP are defeated by Tamil Nadu people. I kindly remind this to my beloved brother. So ideology also important when we get a vote from the people, to get the confidence of the people, persons who make a violence on the lines of religion at Madurai. They already procession at Madurai few months back and now giving a religious color to politics. They make a very communal sentence day by day.
Okay.
So how can we say that we can align with communal forces, get the people's mandate? So history is not say that. History is repeatedly say the persons who are aligned with the except 1998 and 1999, two elections, two is MP election. Other than that, the persons who align with BJP are heavily defeated by Tamil Nadu people.
You know, the sense I get. Okay, so Veera Vigneshwaran says, you know, the BJP simply cannot taste any success in Tamil Nadu. Mr. R.K. Upadhyaya, to me, listening to Mr. Veera Vigneshwaran, it seems that the TVK's doors here are completely closed for the BJP. You see constant hints being dropped by BJP leaders, by AIADMK leaders too. but this doesn't seem to be a probability listening to Mr. Vigneshwaran.
Now, Akshata, I think the most important point is for the BJP to improve its credibility and acceptability among the Tamil Nadu people. It is very low as of now. Let's not forget that since 1967, there has not been a single national party which has won elections in Tamil Nadu. So it's been, either the DMK or the ADMK government.
Yeah.
So that is the reality which the BJP has to accept. And as of now, the BJP is not really acceptable to the people of Tamil Nadu. It has to prove that it is not, against Tamil. I mean, imposition of Hindi is still feared by the people of Tamil Nadu. And then I think on this issue of delimitation, they have to make things very clear. I mean, it's all shrouded in mystery. Why is that the settled government has not come out with a clear-cut plan as to what is going to happen once the delimitation?
The idea, I think, from the central government on that is very clear, Mr. Upadhyay, that they don't see it having an impact in this election. The whole process itself could take a bit of time, so I don't see it really happening before the 2026 elections, which is why perhaps they're trying to kind of push the issue right now.
The debate has already started, and Amit Shah is only saying that the southern states will not lose a single seat. But he's not talking about how many seats the northern states will get.
No, I agree. There's a lot of ambiguity there, and it has become a poll issue in Tamil Nadu. So perhaps the BJP will inevitably have to come out and clarify on that. But absolutely. I just want to, I'll just quickly come across to you. I just want to play out for our viewers a couple of statements that have come in from Vijay in the last few months against the BJP, against the DMK, not so much against the AIADMK. Listen into this.
இங்க நீங்க தான் இப்படினா அங்க அவங்க யாரு உங்க சீக்ரெட் ஓனர் அவங்க உங்களுக்கும் மேல மாண்புமிகு திரு மோடிஜி அவர்களே தமிழ்நாட்டுல இருந்து வர ஜிஎஸ்டியே கரெக்டா வாங்கிக்கிறீங்க ஆனா தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு பட்ஜெட்ல நிதி ஒதுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க இங்க படிக்கிற நம்ம பிள்ளைங்களோட படிப்புக்கு நிதி ஒதுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறீங்க டீலிமிட்டேஷன் என்ற பேர்ல தமிழ்நாட்டோட பார்லிமெண்ட் சீட்ஸ்லயும் கை வைக்க பாக்குறீங்க தமிழ்நாட்டை கொஞ்சம் கேர்ஃபுல்லா ஹேண்டில் பண்ணுங்க சார் ஏன்னா தமிழ்நாடு பல பேருக்கு தண்ணி காட்டின ஸ்டேட் சார் பல பேருக்கு தண்ணி காட்டின ஸ்டேட் சார் பார்த்து செய்யுங்க சார் மறந்துடாதீங்க சார் அரசியல்னா என்னங்க ஒவ்வொரு குடும்பமும் நல்லா வாழணும்னு நினைக்கிறது அரசியலா இல்ல ஒரே ஒரு குடும்பம் மட்டும் மாண்புமிகு திரு முத்துவேல் கருணாநிதி ஸ்டாலின் அவர்களே ஆட்சிக்கு திராவிட மாடல்னு தினம் மக்கள் பிரச்சனைகளை மடைமாற்றி மக்கள் விரோத ஆட்சியை மன்னர் ஆட்சி போன்று நடத்துற இவங்க ஒன்றியத்துல பாஜக ஆட்சியை ஒரு பாசிச ஆட்சின்னு அடிக்கடி அறைகூவல் விடுத்துவிட்டு இங்க நீங்க பண்ற ஆட்சி மட்டும் என்னவா அதுக்கு கொஞ்சம் கூட குறைவில்லாத அதே பாசிச ஆட்சி தானே அடுத்த வருஷம் இது வரைக்கும் தமிழ்நாடு சந்திக்காத ஒரு வித்தியாசமான ஒரு தேர்தலை சந்திக்கும் 2 பேருக்கு நடுவுல தான் போட்டியே ஒன்னு டிவிகே இன்னொன்னு டிஎம்கே அதான் நம்ம அரசியல் இனிமையும் கொள்கை இனிமையும் 2 பேரும் என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா 2 பேரும் பேசி வச்சுக்கிட்டு இந்த செட்டிங்லாம் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிட்டு மாற்றி சோஷியல் மீடியாவில் ஹேஷ்டாக் போட்டு விளையாட்டுருக்குறாங்க இங்கே என்ன நடந்துக்கிட்டு இருக்கு அதாவது இவங்க 2 பேரும் அடிச்சுக்கிற மாதிரி அடிச்சுப்பாங்களாம் வாட் ப்ரோ இட்ஸ் வெரி ராங் ப்ரோ இந்த கல்விக்கான நிதியை நம்மளுடைய மாநில அரசுக்கு கொடுக்க மாட்டாங்களாம் இந்த எல்கேஜி யூகேஜி பசங்க சண்டை போட்டுப்பாங்க தெரியுமா கொடுக்க வேண்டியது அவங்களோட கடமை இங்கே இவங்க வாங்க வேண்டியது இவங்களுடைய உரிமை ஆனால் இவங்க 2 பேரும் இங்கே எவ்வளோ சீரியஸாக ஒரு பிரச்சனை ஓடிட்டு இருக்கு இவங்க 2 பேரும் அதாங்க நம்ம பாசிசமும் நம்ம பாயாசமும்
So Vijay, there the series of comments suggests that there's some sort of understanding between the DMK and the BJP. The BJP now is in alliance with an AIADMK. So I'm trying to wrap my head around really what the equation is according to Mr. Vijay in Tamil Nadu. But Kov Satyan, you had a point to make.
See, please understand that TVK is a political startup and they have a long road ahead. And their learnings will teach them the course of action. It's too early to caution them saying that this is not how it works in politics. And we are not here to teach somebody who has newly formed the party and who is a new incumbent in the political arena. Having said that, anybody with a political acumen will say that Tamil Nadu is a swing door policy state. 5 years of this side and 5 years of that side, it's the Dravidian party which will call the shots. And anybody who comes inside will definitely invoke the name of our leader, Porchi தலைவர், because that's what they aspire to be in public life. He is a magnum opus personality.
fine,
For
yeah.
anybody who wishes to be in politics has to take his name to find a space in politics. But the 2026 scenario will not going to give you mixed results how it is being predicted. Why? Because when 2 months later Vijay comes into the field, he will understand the people expectations are totally different with respect to governance and government, for which TVK as a party cannot take the entire burden on their shoulders to deliver results. Because they might not have the infrastructure and bandwidth to deliver. That's what the stark reality that they will face after they hit the ground after 2 months of time.
So is that an
So
invite,
having said
Mr.
that,
Kov Satyan?
anybody with political acumen will know that a Dravidian major is the one who will be able to meet up with their expectations. If that were to be the point that TVK comes to, their only option will be AIADMK, not DMK, because nobody will align with somebody
Okay.
who is a dynast.
So Mr. Satyan, is that an invite then from the AIADMK? Because there have been multiple statements like yours from the AIADMK to Vijay.
No, all I'm saying is this is what is the ground reality.
Okay.
I'm not inviting, I'm not extending any invitation because it is Mr. Vijay who has to decide on his party's behalf, on his cadre's behalf.
Okay. My final question to the TVK, to Mr. Veera Vigneshwaran is the issue here not really about ideology, about any of those issues, sir, but rather about who will be the CM face? And for Vijay, in an alliance of AIADMK and BJP, where it's been made very clear that the CM face will be from AIADMK. There have been, of course, clear statements that it's been Edappadi Palaniswamy, not so much from Home Minister Amit Shah this time, but the indication is very clear. Is that the deal breaker? Is that why Vijay is not willing to go in with an alliance?
One thing is very clear. From first conference at Vikramandi, our Talabar really said that we will form a alliance who's accept the leadership of our leader Vetri Thalavar Thalapathy. Thalapathy will be a CM of Tamil Nadu at 2026 to unseat this family looting Tamil Nadu. At the same time, ideology also very, very important because I already say the history, except 1998, 1999, Tamil Nadu people always reject these communal forces. From the CAA, Tamil language, one nation, one election, delimitation, fiscal federalism of Tamil Nadu was heavily affected due to this BJP's act. So, Tamil sentiments was ignored by BJP. If you align with BJP, you also have you also face the anger of Tamil people.
Okay.
So, brother,
so you're saying very clearly that there's no question of any sort of alliance right now with the AIADMK because they're with the BJP. The BJP and DMK seems to be the primary enemy rather, of the TVK, going by what Mr. Veera Vigneshwaran. Sure, Mr. Upadhyay, quickly, last comment.
You know, even superstars like Kamal Hassan and Rajnikant, backed out. I mean, I think Vijay should remember that it's not so easy.
Yeah. He can learn lessons for sure from stories of success that superstars have tasted in politics and stories also of superstars who have kind of flopped in politics despite being legends, despite having massive, massive fan bases. Let's see how this develops. Like all of our panelists have been pointing out, we've got a long way to go in this journey. right up to the elections in Tamil Nadu. A lot can change. You could see a lot of stances, ideologies perhaps also change in the coming months. Thank you very much to Vijays Kov Satyan as well as R.K. Upadhyay for joining us here on India Today. We're going to continue here on Super 6 every single day, getting you all the latest updates coming in from the state of Tamil Nadu, where politics is already heating up with months to go for the elections. April 2026 is when the elections are slated in Tamil Nadu.